May.
Yeah, sorry about my kids in the background.
What's
She's
your
playing with our dog.
Okay, what's your ethnicity?
White.
Okay, what did you have to add to the prompt?
Well, me personally, just from the life that I have lived, it's just a personal experience, especially in the Black community. Why is me being white funny?
Go ahead.
Anyway,
yeah, go ahead.
But I have a lot of Black American friends. My children do as well. I think that we all get along very well in my community. I think that you guys have allies, honestly. It's just...
The Latinos and the Asians ain't gonna like you saying that.
Why do I care if an Asian doesn't like that I said it? I think that the Black community is wonderful. I think the white community is wonderful. I think Asians, I don't care what race you are. I think you're all wonderful. And I think we should get along because honestly, I think if we don't, we're not going to be able to break the evil part of the system where some of us always get stuck.
But how that's going to work when all the immigrants that come over here try to get next to the white power structure, and they want to mistreat, unalive, and disrespect Black Americans right along with white Americans. So how is that ever going to work?
Well, I don't know, but we should all work together to figure it out.
No. I think it's a segment of Black Americans and more is waking up. That, y'all.
Well, I mean, obviously, everybody should wake up.
Wait a minute, hold on. Hold on, May. Y'all all have an issue with the Blacks. I feel like the Blacks should separate and let you whites and the immigrants have the country.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear what you said.
I said I think us Blacks should separate from you whites and the immigrants and let y'all have the country.
So you want segregation?
No, separation.
Oh, okay. You want to separate.
Yeah.
But that's kind of the same thing as segregation. If you want to separate from all the white.
Look, listen. Let me see. Who can I get? Somebody else want to explain this to her, talk to her about anything.
I think she means, you say separate. I think she wants her own state. She wants an African American state governed by African Americans. Is that what you mean, sister?
Yeah, something like that. However we come up with it, because it's obvious we see time and time again that the whites, we the hard ERs. The immigrants now, they're on your bandwagon, and our children is being unalived. People are accosted on the streets on a regular basis by immigrants and white people. So what's the point, May?
The point is to fight.
African Americans victimize African Americans at a much higher rate.
Hold on, Natune. Yeah, we'll put a foot up your ass, that's for sure.
Well, that's the point, is to always fight. I mean, just because someone's doing something, just like y'all are fighting for Camilla.
Hold on. Historically, the Black American haven't had a choice except to fight for centuries in this country. When did your ancestors get here? Were they here before the Civil War or after?
It just makes no sense.
Okay,
we have all had to fight.
Were your ancestors here?
She don't even know.
Hold on.
I do know. I know my history.
Okay, well, when did your people get here?
Well, I'm Jewish, so...
The 1900s.
Sit down and chill out, Iris.
The 1900s then, right? So you're an immigrant just like the rest of the immigrants that, that team up with you. So what was
no
you saying about...
No one's teaming up with me. I'm for everyone. That's what you're not understanding.
We don't have time to find out the good one. Go ahead, American.
As a collective, you all are a problem. First of all, we are tired. Listen, we are tired of having to explain ourselves in this country. We're tired of sitting back and waiting for something magical to happen in this country. We're tired of talking to you. We're tired of everything. We're tired of these ignorant immigrants coming in here, unaliving our children for a bottle of water. You know, he didn't even steal the water, first of all. Second of all, we're just tired altogether, and we shouldn't have to continue to explain this. And another thing too, if you want to talk about the small hats, you said that you're a small hat. We're tired of small hats too. You guys have caused so much destruction, and everything that you touch in this country, on this planet, has sat here and had to survive so much destruction at the hands of your people. And we're tired of it.
We're all people. We're all one human race, and that's how it
But
should
your
be.
people are the ones that's going through the whole world and conquering and causing mass unaliving.
Right, and we're not going to even talk about
We're
what they're
tired of
doing.
it.
We're not going to even talk about what they doing to the African continent, and then we have to. You guys keep going over to their countries, and then now we got to deal with these people from other countries.
Okay,
And
so
then
do you want
y'all
to talk
make
about
us-
the mass
hold
genocide
on,
that happened?
Hold on, and
It's
then
your
you wanna-
people that's doing the mass genocides.
right.
I'm Jewish. Like, you
Your
can't.
people are doing it.
I love TikTok shop.
You don't know about all this stuff going on that they have been collaborating with all these different countries and stuff to cause the demise and the after effects that's happening, that Black people have to pick up the pieces.
And we're not going to even talk about the role that Small has played in funding the Triple K. So what do you want from Blacks? Because y'all don't need us. We're done. What do you want?
What do I want? I want us to all get along.
That's
I
not
want
going to happen.
That's not a collective.
It's never going to happen. It's
Why
never,
can't
ever,
it happen?
ever going to happen. It cannot, because you guys unalive us. You unalive our kids. You disrespect us online all day, every day. You
I haven't
side with these-
disrespected you.
you one person.
Your
What you
leader.
think?
So what do you think? So what do you think about Netanyahu and all of those other Congress people over in the small hat country speaking on our young Black American children, when we're not even over there in your country, talking about the Black American children are going to be a problem?
Talking
What do
about
you think
rich
about that?
Carmelo, strange fruit Carmelo.
Not all Black American children are a problem.
Right,
Not
but
all
this
white
is
Americans
but
are
your
a problem
listen.
either.
The issue is your leaders as a collective are coming together with these meetings and this secret stuff that y'all have going on, and coming up against our people. It may not be, it's a collective. So you may be one of them that's not that way. But as a collective, your people are destroying us.
And we can't
But
let
why
that
should
happen,
I be
Nate.
punished for something that I'm not doing?
Girl, child.
I said maybe you're not, but as a collective group.
I heard what you're saying.
Right.
But what I'm saying is like, I don't mean to say it in that way, like, okay, well, just me in general.
Hold on, May. How
but
do
there
you feel
are
like,
good white people. There are
how
good
do you
Black
feel
people.
about how do you feel about reparations for Black Americans, the descendants of chattel slavery in the United States of America? You can unmute. Do you support reparations for Black Americans?
I'm sorry, but no, I don't.
Okay, that's what I thought.
But may
so-
I answer? May I tell you why?
Yeah, sure. Let's hear it, May.
Because I mean, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but that's just my opinion on the situation. If you believe you deserve reparations,
No,
I
tell us
understand.
why.
I
Tell us
understand
why
where you're
you
coming
don't.
from.
Tell us why you said, let me tell you why. So tell us why you don't.
Yes, ma'am. So the reason why I don't believe that Black Americans should get reparations is because, for example, you were not a slave. This was 200 years ago, and you guys cannot be stuck in the past. Let's move on into the future. It's not
We
going
got our freedom
on
to
right now.
1964.
Do you understand systematic oppression? Do you understand systematic
I'm going to
oppression?
drop you down so somebody can come up real quick. But
I got
you can come
rebuttal.
back up. Go
I
ahead,
want a
Atum.
rebuttal too.
Who is
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that?
wanted
we
to
didn't get.
Wait,
I mean,
also.
wait a
we
minute.
didn't get to
Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold
1964.
on, Atuma. Let me see who had the rebuttals except you.
I ain't
So
rebuttal nobody.
I
I mean,
I
I'm
want
did.
a rebuttal.
definitely
Tasha
hold on,
Medic.
Atuma.
open-minded
Wait a minute.
person.
Hold on, y'all.
Tasha
I know
Medic.
you had one or two. Tasha Magic, Inedible, or you got me.
Yodimo
Yodimo. Okay.
has one
Uh,
for that.
okay. Hold on. Go ahead, Atum.
We didn't get our freedom until 1964. And it's a shame you and your little hat talking that because the Jays got reparations from the Germans. So now you're going to turn around and say we can't get no money. That's the height of hypocrisy. I was on your side at first because I do believe in the democratic experience. I do believe in this chance this country did offer is fading away fast. But there was this little hope that we could build an ideal society in this continent where all races of people, the message King put down. Well, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, all that. When Obama became president, I had that little hope in my heart that there could be a possibility it was born. And so I have a sympathy for anyone who holds that liberal ideal. But then you start saying blacks can't get no money. After all the suffering, ain't no one suffered like us. We still suffering. That Somalian kid referee wasn't even allowed to go referee the soccer game the other day. And we get treated, our resources in Africa, our African American brothers is basically fodder feed for the judicial system.
So you want to be mad and upset with me just because I don't believe that you should get reparations. Now, if you do and you get them, that's wonderful. But that doesn't mean that I have to believe that. I mean, you don't have to get upset with me just because
Because
of
it's
my opinion.
hypocrisy. You, as a J,
That's just the way that I feel. Obviously, if you don't like it, I understand completely. I understand that there are a lot of Black Americans that have went through pure hell. Trust me, I understand it. I see things on the news.
still going through hell. What you mean been through hell? We still going right now.
I want a rebuttal, please.
Sorry, I was going to let him talk. I'm sorry about that.
Well, I feel like we digging up our. Well, I mean, they kill me with. I love TikTok shop. This digging up your past. I mean, we digging up our past every day, and we seeing what y'all did. Y'all see what y'all did. Y'all learning where y'all come from, and it's not pretty, and it's not that pretty, and and I feel like we'll never be able to be friends with these people because it's already in the past. I learned that from the OJ trial. All his friends, his supposedly white tea friends that went against him, knowing that he didn't do that to his wife. So we're always going to go through this, and that's what we need to realize is that we're always going to go through this with these people. Yes, they are human. We're not human. We're a whole different type of being from a lot of people. Their souls are different. I don't feel no kind of way that she feels that we don't supposed to get reparations because her soul is not like that. She doesn't have that type of soul. She doesn't possess that, and that's cool with me because I understand. And I land with that.
All right. Go ahead, May, and then you got Yodimo. Did you want to respond, or you just want Yodimo to go?
No, that's fine. You can let her go. I would
All right.
like to hear other people as well, ma'am.
Okay. Go ahead, Yodimo, and then May, you can respond.
Okay. When you say, yeah, like the other guy said, I was with you all the way up until you said no reparations. Because it's the past. Well, here's your past. I'm talking to you right now because I'll tell you those things, not all of them, not the harshest things that happened to us during slavery, but the things that was happening around MLK time, those things I experienced. Those things I experienced being humiliated by a Caucasian man in a store in the middle of a black neighborhood, nothing happening to him, no shutting down because it was known that you can't do anything. You're not going to do anything. You just get
Okay. Land
humiliated
your
and
plane,
embarrassed.
Yodimo. Land your plane. Go ahead and finish your sentence.
Okay, and my dad. was a farm boy. That's the other name for slave. Okay, so we got the repercussions from that because he carried that abuse from the time he was a farm boy to us. So here's the past. I'm talking to you right now. That's why we deserve reparations.
Thank you, Yoda Mo. May, you want to have your final say?
Yes, ma'am, please, and thank you. Yes, how do I explain this? So, for example, I'm going to use me. Well, no, I guess I can't really use me because actually I can because me and none of my ancestors have ever owned slaves. And
Because
so, therefore,
you an immigrant, right? Because y'all came here after the Civil War.
we did, that may be true, but you also have to understand, I'm just using it as an example. So me in general and my ancestors have never owned slaves. Let's just say that I've been here, we never immigrated, anything like that. We're just going to use it as an example. And then there are other Black Americans and their families that did own slaves or sold their own people to white Americans. So it's going to be unfair for me to have to pay reparations to someone, which obviously I'm so sorry that happened to you.
Hold on, we have
And
a
I hope
diverse panel here. Everybody on this panel you might not like, but everybody has a voice here. We can communicate and talk to whoever, whether we like it or not. We know how to handle people, and I know how to run my room. So if you're looking for an echo chamber, this is not the room for you. Go ahead and land your plane, May.
Yes, ma'am. So I just believe that in general, are you going to still ask for reparations from another Black man that had owned slaves in the past, and then just ask for reparations from a white woman like me that has never even owned a slave?
Hold on. It's not you they asking, and that Black man owned his family. And first of all, we're asking our government, which we have the right to bring any grievances we have to our government as American. We are Americans.
Yes.
And then why you don't act like an immigrant? Why y'all?
I'm not an immigrant.
You are an immigrant. You definitely a fucking immigrant. I don't know how you don't understand that. You came after the Civil War. You're an immigrant just like any other immigrant. You have white skin. You think what? Just because you can go under whiteness, you think who the fuck do you think you are? You are an immigrant too, and you should teach your kids that they immigrants.
Sure are. You
should really teach your kids that they immigrants too, because y'all get it confused because you got white skin and you can go under this flat whiteness. Oh, I'm white. Oh, I'm a small hat. You know, it's really sickening. That's why your kids grow up to be bullies and end up getting poked. Because they think they superior than the people who've been here way before your ancestors was even thought about coming to this country. Y'all forget who country this is.
Whose country is it?
It's damn sure ain't yours. No, you think it's the white man because you white. But we gonna see about that. You're an immigrant, man.
But I don't.
It's the first Americans.
Can I respond to her too?
Yeah, go ahead, Anaya.
And hey, loves, how you doing? And my whole thing with these type of people is too, a lot of us, we can trace our people back to the 1400s. And like Love said, a lot of our people, yeah, they were here. They were purchasing their own people because we were prisoners of war on our own land, ma'am. We are not Africans. We did not come here on a boat. I need for y'all to at least try to pick up one book. And my thing of it is, millions of our dollars are going to Israel. Billions, in fact, that could be paying for our reparations that are right here in this country. Your family wouldn't even want to come to America if it wasn't already built, if the buildings and the infrastructure wasn't already here. Y'all came over here and y'all curled y'all dirty toes up somewhere. So y'all, once again, y'all flee y'all homeland. Y'all had the same immigrant story and y'all come over here and think you can sit on a high horse and tell us what we need and what we don't need. We don't care what you think. Either way, ma'am, we're going to get it. And it's ours. And not only that, we have plenty of land patents. There's plenty of people getting their land back because this was our land, lady. What part of that don't you understand? Why don't you realize that in America, why do the buildings say found it? Because they found them here. Because we had already built them here. Because they're our buildings on our land. Like, y'all need to wake up at some point. And you think we really care about being an ally with somebody who don't even believe we should get our just due? Like, our men are still, not even a lot of our men, I'll say 1% of our men are in prison. But why you think they even built the prisons? Where you even think the police department came from, ma'am? Like, y'all come over here and y'all try to be so oblivious, and then out one side of your mouth, oh, I have black friends, my kids have black friends. I wish I could track down them black mothers and tell them to pull their kids away from y'all, because y'all very demonic. And like the guy said, y'all don't even have the same soul that we do. Because how can you look back over history? These people was in America wearing us as clothes, doing sacrifices on our ancestors to try to get their essence away from them. And yet, and still, you don't think we deserve nothing? You actually need spit on you. And I'll land my plane.